What up, YouTube? Brokefarmer back for another video on this beautiful day, y'all. And I'm gonna start taking citrus cuttings. I know I'm supposed to do it in the spring. Watch the video and I explain everything. All right, YouTube, let's talk about it. I always put a high importance on the trees you have, trying to propagate them in some kind of way. Whether that means air layering, taking cuttings, or whatever. But I always felt like the best time to take cuttings is in the spring when all the new life is forming. You know, it's got all the juices flowing, you know, to produce leaves, and everything is flowing real good in the spring. But I was starting seeds on the inside, and I was like, well, I got a whole nother tray with nothing in it. So what if I took cuttings from some of my most important plants or some of my more unique citrus? So I said, self, let's do it. All right, y'all, I got my soil mixed together. What I ended up doing, I took the Pro Mix and mixed in some compost. Yeah, I think my citrus babies are like that. And I'm not gonna quite fill it all the way to the top, but I'm gonna fill it pretty close. Make sure I smash it down a little bit. About that high. And that way leave room for water at the top. And in case I want to go back and put perlite on the top. I don't think so, but it just gives you options. You fill it all the way to the top, you stuck. You just got a cup full of soil and nothing else. So let's get it all full up. And y'all ain't got to sit here and watch the whole thing. I'll come back when I'm ready. All right, the first cutting I took was finger lime. Not that I love finger limes, well, Australian finger lime. Not that I love finger limes that much. It's just something rare and you can't get all the time. So I got a couple buddies that was interested in it. So I took 4 cuttings, and they are thorny. But now, however you do your cuttings is how you do yours. But I take all the leaves off. And these are some little bit of leaves, so you gotta bear with me. Came out better with some scissors for these little leaves. And you know what? I think we all know I'm a lazy gardener, so I'm not gonna take them all off. They're too small. But what I will do, the bottom, score it at the bottom. And I'm just peeling off the outer layer. I'm not saying you got to do that for the root. That's what I do. So, something I've been using, you don't have to use any rooting hormone. You can use the powder, you can use aloe, you can use honey. I bought some Clonex a while back. It's been working pretty good for me. So all I do is dip the root in there. I mean the bottom end, which is gonna be roots. Like that. And then put a hole in it. Because if you just shove this down in there, it's gonna take all the Clonex off of whatever rooting hormone you're using. So you make a hole, put it down, and then cover it back up. And the cool thing about doing these cuttings, that cutting is the same age as the tree that you took it off of. So it's gonna fruit faster, and I think it should grow faster. So there you go. Clonex, put the hole in there and put it in there. shove it all the way to the bottom and cover it up. Same thing on this one. All right, these are Miwok kumquat cuttings, and I haven't had much success in the past, but cut all these leaves off. One, they don't have thorns on them. It's easy for me to do as a lazy gardener. And you want to take all the leaves off because it's using up energy. But I'm gonna keep that one leaf on there so I can tell easily if it's surviving or dying. If that leaf starts turning brown, then I know it's about out of here. So that's it. Score it on the bottom. Put in some rooting hormone. Poke my finger in there. Put it all the way to the bottom. Same thing with these. Pop them leaves. And these cuttings off of my Morrow Blood Orange is never produced fruit. So I definitely want to take some cuttings, see can I maybe get this big enough, I don't know, see can I get some fruit on it, you know. And remember, this is just an experiment, y'all. I don't think it's a good idea to take citrus cuttings in the winter. I don't. But I'm doing this on the inside, and I think it could have a chance. Plus, if my Morrow Blood Orange dies, then I'm just out. You know what I mean? SOL. So I think it's worth the try to get some of them to root, because even if it's a small plant, it's better than no plant. So yeah, we have that. All right, let's get these last few right here. This one don't even have leaves on it. So I know I need to take a chance on this one and see can I get another one to go. And these are very thorny. So this is a little thicker limb. I'm thinking I should have more success with this one. And these are all green. They're not lignified at all. But I'm just taking a chance. All right. And there we go, y'all. Everybody in the comments, cross your fingers. Put that in the comment, crossing your fingers. Because if this experiment work out, I have 12 extra citrus trees. Can't go wrong. All right, I got them up under the grow lights. I need everybody to cross your fingers for my babies. All right. Now, if you ever seen these in the store and wonder could you grow them, first off, let me be your huckleberry, because I'm gonna try it. I did the scratch test. This one even got green leaves on it. But as soon as you see these in the store, you gotta get them. They're not gonna water. That one got a green leaf on it. I did a scratch test on that one and a scratch test on that one right there. So all these are live. Now I'm not gonna put these in the ground because these need a little babying, I think. So I'm gonna make up a diabolical soil mix and I'm gonna put these in containers. All right, so I'm gonna start off with just cheap compost. Potting soil is kind of frozen. And some alfalfa tillers. All right, so this is what you actually get when you purchase these plants. Let's see together, because I've seen a couple different versions. I saw some of these that weren't even rooted. They were just placed in some soil. So let's see, can we find some roots? Oh, that's a nice root system. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Okay. So let's make a hole and put them in. I'm starting out with 1 gallon pots. Then I up pot them in the spring if they show they worthy of up potting. Yeah. So this is a Hanaki gooseberry. And it does look like a rooting cutting, but it is actually rooted. Some of them you buy won't even have roots in them. So that's that. Now you can't go off just one. Oh, and this close-up picture. Hanaki gooseberry, mid-summer harvest, zone 4 through 6. Gotta try something sometime. But they also got the green one, which is the Oregon Champion, is zone 3 to 8. So we mix and match and see what work out and what don't work. It's all about experimenting. If you ain't experimenting, you ain't gardening. All right. So let's see if we have the same root success on this one. And with it being so cold tolerant, we got one more night of cold left, but I'm still gonna leave it outside. Because first off, my zone don't get enough chill hours for 2 of them anyway. So I really don't think the cold weather gonna hurt it. Oh, another good root system. That's a good root system. Like I say, I'm starting out with these 1 gallon pots. I didn't think the root system was this good. I would probably put in a 5 gallon. But we're gonna see. Got a frozen clump in there. Use the soil they already had in there. Obviously it rooted in there, so it must like it. All right, these two are the red. I gotta make sure I go back and put a tag on them. All right, this is the white one. That root system feel good. So we're gonna find out together. Big roots, no whammies. No whammies. And if you're unfamiliar with gooseberries, do your research. That's all I can tell you. Don't buy gooseberries from Track Supply, because I said it. Oh, that's a nice root system also. Do your research. Oh, that's a nice little plant there. All right. I always use the soil they already had in them. That's the soil they used to. So that's one white one, and here the last white one. Of course, every time I buy stuff like this, I get 2 of them, because you never know. No matter how good you treat these plants, they might still die. So, yeah, I do too. I'm just gonna pull this one out, baby. Wow, that is a nice root system. Oh my God, I don't know if I need to put this in the, yeah, I don't want to put it in too big a pot and it's drying in the soil. So we're gonna still put it in there. And like I said, springtime, I'm gonna up pot them again. So let's just put it in some soil, let it grow a little bit. All right, there you go. And if you ever wonder how they do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and you'll find out. That's all I'm saying.